Hello, everyone, and welcome to BHIS 529, Transforming Healthcare Using Business Intelligence and Predictive Analytics. I'm Miriam Isola, Clinical Assistant Professor and Program Director for Health Informatics Programs at UIC, and I'm the lead instructor for 529. This video is meant to welcome you to the course and give you a brief overview of our topics and how we're going to work together over the next 8 weeks. The course explores the major transformations that are going on in healthcare right now as we move towards being more data-driven. For several years now, healthcare has been in the process of transforming into a system that is more efficient, higher quality, lower cost, and a better experience for patients. This transformation is very much driven by healthcare reform legislation and regulations such as ARRA, Meaningful Use, and the Affordable Care Act. Many of you by now have heard of business intelligence and predictive analytics, topics such as data warehouses, population health management. These are all common terms that we're hearing a lot about these days. Healthcare organizations have initiatives in these areas today as a part of their effort to move into this new phase of healthcare that is more patient-centered, cost-focused, and data-driven. So beginning with HIPAA and continuing on through the Affordable Care Act, healthcare has been slowly but steadily moving towards from a traditional volume-based model to one that is more value-based, where we're looking at outcomes. This movement is partly due to the pressure to control healthcare costs, and there's a lot of pressure to do that. We continue to see cost as an issue in the news every day. The new value-based model is focused on wellness as well as curing illness. The transformation will lead to new organizational structures also. You may have heard terms such as patient-centered medical home or ACO, accountable care organizations. These are examples of some of the structures that organizations you're working in right now may be forming. These changes have really been starting to take place since 2014 when the Affordable Care Act was implemented and have continued to gain momentum. Health informatics has found itself squarely in the middle of this transition in healthcare, and with our focus on transformation of data into information and knowledge. Over the past number of years, there's been a growing need for more informaticians with background, not only in structuring and collecting data, but with the emphasis shifting to using data and analytics. Now that data has been captured in EMRs and devices and systems, how can we begin using this data? How are we going to get full value from the systems we've implemented and spent billions of dollars implementing? As in other industries such as financial and retail, healthcare is now getting to the point where they're looking for ways to leverage their data, and there's a need for informaticists that have data analytics knowledge and skills. They also must understand how organizations are going about building their analytic capabilities overall. For example, how are healthcare organizations using business intelligence and predictive analytics? What tools, products, and knowledge do they need in their organizations? What kinds of analytics can be used to predict patient outcomes, such as reducing readmissions to the hospital or preventing sepsis infections? In this course, we're going to do quite a bit of reading. In fact, it may be more reading than you're used to in other courses. Healthcare analytics is a very broad subject. I've condensed it down into 8 major topics that we'll cover over the next few weeks. The goal of the course is to give you all exposure to the topics so that you'll be able to intelligently discuss them and even participate in initiatives such as care coordination or population health management in your own organizations, or possibly when you get out there looking for jobs after graduation. You will be prepared and ready to participate in health analytics initiatives. We will be using 2 textbooks for the course, Spooner and Matson, and I've added a couple chapters from other books as well. I supplemented these texts with many articles and videos. They are provided to give you more information, alternative perspectives, and to stimulate you to do your own research and even bring more information to your written assignments and discussions. You will find that you don't need to memorize all the information in these readings. So instead, just focus on understanding the concepts and look for areas where you still have gaps in knowledge or questions, so you can do further research on your own and bring your questions to your group discussion. Get input from the group. Each week you will do a written assignment, which may be answering a discovery question or a case study analysis, or even doing some data analysis exercises. Along with the written assignment, we will have group discussions on most weeks, but pay careful attention to the type of discussion for each unit. They're not all the same. In some cases, we will only be looking for 2 substantive comments from you. In other weeks, we want to see ongoing discussion over a 2-day period. I've defined rubrics and they are posted in Blackboard, so take a careful look at those so that you know which type of discussion we're having each week. This course is one of the first in the health data science concentration. We do some data analysis exercises where you will analyze, interpret, and present data visually. These assignments are designed to provide you with hands-on experience and to begin to build skills in analytics. They will also prepare you for some of the more advanced data science courses that are coming up if you're taking more of them to earn the health data science concentration. So we will move at a quick pace so we can cover as much ground as possible. You may not become an expert on any one area, but we will survey these topics and have some in-depth discussions about them. Although the course will not teach you everything you need to know to be a data analyst or a data scientist, it will focus on healthcare organizations and how they're incorporating business intelligence and analytics into their structures, processes, and outcomes, and how they're working to build analytics capabilities. I hope you will enjoy the course. To me, it's a fascinating topic and one that is very relevant in today's world. And I think it will be useful to all of us as we continue our work in health informatics.